good, y'all? It's your boy DJ. We back at it with another video, man. We back at it with another story time, bro. So this one gonna be kind of deep, bro, cause this one, when I'm recording this video, this one happened just recently, bro. But and I'm sorry if I sound dry. I'm just gonna get to the story. I ain't even gonna waste no time. So today is Saturday. It is, I'm recording this. Yesterday was Friday, my nigga. Friday was a chill ass day. It was a chill ass day. I was recording some other videos, trying to get some gameplay out the way for y'all and whatnot. So I was just doing that. But all this week we had planned, me and some of my brothers, we was planning to go and see my sister out at her school or whatever. She finna be done with school this coming week. So we was like, we gonna come up there and tee your shit up, before you come back, you know what I'm saying, for the summer and shit and whatnot. So the plan was to go at like 6 o'clock, but niggas, you know how niggas be, bro. But I ain't even gonna say that, cause all of us be busy. All of us, we ain't just around chilling and not doing shit. Like, we really be having our own shit that we be doing. So we were supposed to go at 6. That time got moved back to 7. And then I think we said like 9 o'clock or some shit, and we didn't get there until like 10. But regardless of that shit, so I want to give y'all the whole story. So we was going to go pick up one of my brothers or whatever like that. I'ma just drop their names. So my blood brother, y'all probably gonna see him in one of my videos one of these days. You gonna see all of them, but you probably gonna see this one more than the other one. It's my blood brother Isaiah, and then my other brother Donnie, and my other brother Devin. We was all going to go ride out or whatever. We picked them up and whatnot, and then we didn't know if we was gonna go once we got to Devin, because we got him last. We didn't know if we was gonna go because the shit was just taking so long, like, for everything to happen. So we called our sister Lily. We was like, should we still come, because it's getting late? Like, should we reschedule for another time? And she like, well, let's try and work something out. So we worked something out, my nigga, and we was on the road. We was going like an hour away, so we needed to tee that shit up, and we was going an hour away to kick it, you know what I'm saying? So we drive and everything like that. We get out there. They got, we got some bottles and stuff like that, whatever. We got there, shit was chill at first, and then everything just got teed up, my nigga. I wish I could show y'all some videos. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but that's personal. So, but the shit was fun as hell, bro. We got the teeing up and everything like that, had the music going and whatnot, dancing and shit. A little bit of drinking. We just had a good ass time, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We was there from like 10 to like, I think like 2 or 3 in the morning, my nigga. It was late as fuck. That's all I know. We was leaving. We was on our way back. We hungry as shit. So we got in our area. We stopped at White Castle. Got us some shit and whatnot, bro. Now that's where shit get tragic. So I'm driving, cause not to say that they was gone, but they was a little tipsy. So I was driving, whatever. I don't really drink or smoke or nothing like that. None of us smoke, but we have something to drink every now and again. I don't really drink like that though. I just had a little fun last night. Took a couple shots and whatnot, but I wasn't doing nothing heavy. So I drove last night on the way back. We got back in the area, and bro, we was driving, man, and it was a light pole, a street light pole in the middle of the fucking street, bro. And I hit it, bro. I didn't see it until we got real close, because the light from the light pole, it shines down in that spot so you can continue to see the road, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd just be a black spot right there if it ain't nothing shining. So I didn't see it until the last second, bro. We hit it. Everything just went slow-mo from that moment, bro. The airbag came out, and I knew we was finna hit it because I was looking. Nobody else saw it, but I was like, oh shit. And we hit it. And I put my arms up like right before we hit it. And the airbag came out, it cut my hand, it cut my ear, and like I said earlier in one of my snaps, in like 4 different places, but my ear is cut in like 7 different places, bro, from that airbag. Like that airbag really tagged me up. So then I'm sitting in the car, I put my head back on the seat and stuff like that. It's all smoked out in the car from the airbags and shit. And my brother got out, he came around, he's like, come on D, get out the car, get out the car. So I'm trying to get out the car and stuff and whatnot. Now, take note, we still in the middle of the street, bro. Like, we not on the side of the street. We hit the pole and the car got stuck because we rolled over it. So we stuck, but we hit that bitch hard as hell. We was only going like 45 or something. So I'm getting out the car, I'm going to the back. And it was somebody else, bro. This dumbass, I don't know who the fuck. They was coming down the street fast as hell. They had to have been going like 50 or some shit. 55 or something. They was coming down fast as hell. And they didn't see, I guess they didn't see that the hazards was on to the car, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They smacked the pole, the other part of the pole. It was 2 parts. We didn't hit the other part because a little bit further over. Because it was blocking it's 2 lanes on each side of the street. That pole was blocking off both lanes, bro, on our side, on the right side of the street. So he was, at the last second, he tried to swerve around and the side of his car hit it, bro, and the pole swung forward towards me and my boy Donnie. And the pole, I jumped a little bit, but it smacked both of my legs, like right in my shins. It smacked both of my legs. And it hit my boy Donnie in his thigh. So now he got like a big old fat knot on his thigh from the light pole hitting him. And I got a whole like gash kind of on my leg, like almost to the white meat. And then my other one is just bruised real bad. Like, so both of my legs got tapped. And after I got hit, I was limping. I limped over into the grass and I laid down because at first I thought my leg like might have been dislocated or something. Because I couldn't walk for a second. Like it was just like when I first got hit. And so I laid down on the ground and I was like yelling and stuff like that. Like it was hurting. And so all of them came up to me. They was like, are you good? And my brother, he's screaming and stuff like that. You know, he mad as shit because of what just happened to me. And then, you know, his car and stuff like that. So, but he was good. Him and my boy Devin was good. Me and Donnie was the only ones that got hit. But Donnie, he wasn't really feeling it like that because he had a lot of adrenaline. But I got hit. I was on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So they took my phone. They called 911 and whatnot. The ambulance came. They was asking me if I needed to go to the hospital. And the first thing I'm thinking in my head is that if I can walk, which I could, you know what I'm saying? If I don't have any like serious cuts. Because at first I didn't even know that my ear was bleeding until I laid down on the ground and I started feeling my ear. And I saw all this blood on my hand because my shit was leaking. It's like, bro, is my ear bleeding? So they shined a light on my ear and my ear was bleeding like bad. So I got in the back of the truck. They patched my ear up and whatnot. They asked me if I need to go to the hospital. I'm like, nah. There's like, you sure? Because, you know, you can go and, you know, all of that stuff be taken care of. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I just need it patched up, it cut and stuff. Because I just want to go home, bro. Like, I'm not even in no serious pain at all. Like, my lower back hurt a little bit because when you get into an accident, like your body jerking like that, it's not natural. So my lower back hurt a little bit, but it's nothing serious. It's a little bruised, but in the top of my back is a little bruised too. But I'm good. Like I'm really fine. And so I told him that, and he was like, okay. So they had me sign off on a waiver and stuff like that, saying I didn't need to go to the hospital. And then we got out. I was talking to me and my brothers was talking to the police and stuff. And my brother was like, you know, my blood brother Isaiah, he was like, bro, y'all, you know, the city gonna have to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a light pole in the middle of the street. Like, it was nothing that I can do to get either way it would have went. I would have been in danger because I would have had to go to the other side of the street where his car is at. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have had to slam on my brakes, which still would have been dangerous. Like, either way it goes. So it was really no way for me to get out of this. Like, I was gonna hit the pole regardless. And so the officer, he had, like, I guess he got offended when my brother said it, because he was like, the city gonna have to pay for this, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so I guess the officer got offended, and he was like, well, the city, this doesn't have anything to do with the city. And it's like, what the fuck? Yes, it does. What do you mean? The city, y'all should have been around here to see that this pole was in the street. Rather it just happened or not, y'all should have been around here to see that this shit was in the street. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, we just stopped talking to him because he was pissing us off. He had an attitude or whatever. He got offended by what we said. And personally, I feel like if you're an officer, you somebody that's in authority, you know, in this regard, you know what I'm saying? A fireman, police officer, ambulance, a medic, whatever. If you come in contact with somebody that's either been injured or if they just like their property has been damaged and they pissed off, you cannot be offended by that, by the stuff that they saying. Because it's not towards you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do it. You didn't put the pole in the street. But it doesn't have anything to do with him being pissed off, so you can't be offended by that. You know what I'm saying? And so I told my brother, I'm like, hey man, let's just not talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just leave him alone. And so my brother, he walked off and whatnot. Then, you know, they was talking about towing the car and stuff like that. All of that shit ain't really important. But the main thing is that my brother's car is towed over to this spot right now. We got to go and get it. But we only got one working car right now. You know what I'm saying? So we getting the other car fixed right now. My dad's car, the one that I drove when I was off at school, our Infiniti G35. We getting that fixed up. They needed some work with the brakes and stuff. I had some money set aside for that. But yeah, man. So I got back to the house. Well, first we was finna get in the car and leave, and I thought it was something that was going on with my toe. My foot was hurting a little bit. I thought one of my toes might have been dislocated or something, like, because it was feeling weird. It was feeling like it was sleep or something. Like I couldn't move it. And then after a while, I started getting the feel back, and I kept on trying to move my foot and stuff like that. And so I was good, and I just came home. And then after that, you know, I was receiving messages and phone calls and stuff like that because my brothers had called and told people, called and told a couple people what had happened and stuff like that. And so I was getting text messages all night, and then in the morning my phone was blown up. So, but yeah, man, like last night was crazy. Like I know this is gonna sound bad, kind of, but like it wasn't a bad night. God does stuff for reasons, man. There's always a reason behind everything he does. There's always a reason behind it. So whatever the reason was for this to happen to us, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's something, man. But the one thing that I am thankful for is that I'm alive. My brothers is alive. Nobody else really got injured like that. I think I had the most of the injuries or whatever, and my stuff is minor. So I'm just thankful because it could have went another way. The car could have flipped over. You know what I'm saying? Because of, you know, how we hit it or whatever. If I would have swerved or something, or if I would have slammed on the brakes, the car could have flipped forward from impact. So I'm just so thankful that everything happened the way that it happened, that God took the wheel for me and he just stepped in, you know what I'm saying, and covered all of us, because it could have been bad, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, give y'all this story time. I don't mean for none of this to be emotional or for y'all to feel bad or nothing like that. I know I'm supposed to be doing this stuff for entertainment or whatever, but I want to be real with y'all. I want to keep everything 100, and just, you know, let y'all know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, in my life. Like, I want y'all to understand, you know, I don't want to get too personal, too deep. It's a lot of stuff that I left out, but for the most part, that's pretty much what happened last night. I did have a good night regardless. Like, I had a really, really good time, and I think a good quick side note, I think I spotted a cuffable, my nigga. I think I found me a shorty, but we gonna see. We don't know what's going on with that, but if we stay in contact, my nigga, it's one of those. Just know that. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, man. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the support that y'all give me. Make sure y'all check out my social media in the description of this video. It's been your boy DJ, man. Y'all can catch me in the next one. Peace.